Hey y'all, I'm talking to a pretty confused collective. The first cards I pulled were confusion and perspective. Look at this orange coming out here. It says uncertain, unclear, unsure, better off, happiness, clear headspace. So, coming out of the Seven of Cups into the Hanged Man, figuring yourself out, figuring the situation out, whatever you're dealing with, something that has depleted your emotional reserves, something that has depleted your energy. You're feeling exhausted. You feel like you've put a long journey behind you. All your reserves have been drained when it comes to understanding, sympathy, energy, love is also what I'm hearing. We have distracted coming out, sidetrack, change, delays. So I'm hearing immediately, and take it as it resonates, whether you're in a relationship or this has something to do with something other than a relationship, that you're putting in way much more than you're getting. It feels like you are on track, while whatever you are dependent on, this could be a person or a situation, is not on track. They don't put as much importance into the result as you do. So let's see. I'm hearing that you're moving on from this. Yeah, we have obsession coming out though. So I'd like to get one more card, move on to the tarot to see what this is about, because these are mixed signals. I'm getting mixed signals, a lot of emotional turmoil, derealization, depersonalization, like detachment without wanting to be detached, like automatic detachment. This is weird. Yeah, elusive, dishonesty, deception, trickery. There's something going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of. There's more feelings involved here than you're aware of. If this is a relationship, there could be a third party situation going on that you might not know of. What I'm getting immediately is that someone's ex has texted them without you knowing, and they are texting their ex back. For some others of you, this could be for, if it's a work situation, this could be that there's gossip at work when it comes to promotions, when it comes to being laid off, and it just comes to just the progress of the working environment is what I'm hearing. So you can feel this energy too. It's like a feeling of anticipation. Whoever I'm talking to, the collective I'm channeling right now, you can feel this. I am confusion. You can feel this confusion around you. And the one card that I was gonna pick, like one more card, I wanted to get one more card and it's not coming out. So it's like you're waiting for something and it's just not happening, and you're kind of getting exhausted. You might be really obsessed with this, like you're thinking about it constantly, and usually that has something to do with your security, either emotional or material. Why is there no other card coming? I've never shuffled that long, and now we have two. The bottom deck energy is confession, so something is going to come to light. We have foundation and family. Again, I was talking about this has something to do with your security, your emotional security or your material security. And we have family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy coming out, as well as foundation, established family, security. So you are waiting for a go signal is what I'm hearing. You are waiting for a signal that tells you you are on the right track, that you are pulling in abundance, you're pulling in security. Spirit is really this elusive feeling, this feeling of deception a bit, like there's secrecy. This is on purpose, and I'm trying to figure out why. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. It's like you have to pull yourself back a little bit. You have to balance, because right now you're really in it. Your head is in it. You're thinking about this. You're obsessing over it. You have changed your, like your perspective was changed by some message or by something that you didn't know about, something that was brought to your attention on purpose or maybe not on purpose, and now you want to move forward with this new information. But Spirit is telling you to calm yourself, balance yourself out, try to be sensible, don't make any decisions when you're so distraught, when you're so emotional, like when there's so much emotional turmoil. This is a very abstract reading, because I feel like I'm channeling a lot of collectives that this message could apply to in different contextual like situations, right? In different contexts. We have the Death card coming out in upright as well. So this is a very, first of all, two major arcana cards, so very important things happening in your life. This is going to influence your base, your foundation, life foundation. We did have foundation coming out as the last card, and with the confessions card as the bottom deck energy from the oracle deck, it's telling me that after you are patient, there's a new beginning coming. Something has to end first though. It feels like you're already, your head is already in the next era, in the next step, sequence, level and your body hasn't kept up. Like your head is ahead of your body. So now you're feeling impatient. You feel like you're feeling distracted. You're feeling like these obsessive feelings, but the work, all the hard work you put in, all this exhaustion that you're feeling, it won't be for naught. There's something coming. There's something coming that's gonna not just bring a financial opportunity, some sort of abundance, some sort of manifestation, something that you've been thinking about for a long time, against relationship or material security, and it's gonna take your mind off of things. You're gonna be in control of your thoughts again. You're gonna be a little bit more independent, because right now with this, you're attaching yourself to the outcome of this situation. You're attaching yourself to these people. You're attaching yourself to this person, to this job, and that takes away from your independence. That's an attachment, like that can lead to addiction or addictive behaviors. And after all this hard work, after you stay patient, after you pour into your own cup, go within, try not to let this confusion guide you. 0606 on their timer, everything will be a little bit more clearer to you. I'm feeling tempted to figure out exactly what this is about, but I'm not supposed to know. All I'm supposed to know is this is the last card. These are the last cards that came out. There's nothing on the top or the bottom. We had the Magician coming out as the first card in the upright. So this is anything that you want to manifest. That we have another ace as well, this time the Ace of Cups. So this is emotional and material security. As I've been saying since the beginning of the reading, this is material and emotional security, something that is connected to childhood, something that gives you a feeling of safety, something that makes your inner child have enough confidence to speak out loud, to speak for you, to speak their thoughts, their needs, their feelings, right? Something is coming that will make it easier to manifest for you, and your hard work will not be for nothing. Just seeing the cards here, there's so many, like all parts of your life feel dependent on the outcome of this, is what I'm hearing. There's so many colors, there's so many different themes, different levels to your life, you know what I mean? And it's gonna be fine. That's all I'm hearing. It's gonna be fine. It took much more work than you anticipated, which is why you are kind of losing hope. But there's no reason. Honestly, there's no negativity in this reading at all. Don't let the confusion, don't let the chaos confuse you, okay? Just because everything is not clear cut, just because everything is not linear, doesn't mean that it's not working, that you're not approaching the finish line. But with the Death card as well coming out here and the Magician, I'm also thinking that as soon as you finish one cycle, another one is going to start. And I think that you're anticipating that. I was hearing you're anticipating that. But right now, just focus. Something is coming. The confusion will be cleared. We started in the Oracle deck. We started with the Confusion card and we ended with the Confessions card. So the veil will be lifted. There will be a message of some sort. That's how you know the next phase is starting, whatever that means. Again, very cryptic reading, but that's how it's supposed to be, isn't it? I'm just going to give you a bit of confirmation, show you where the path is leading you. Anyway, there will be a message, some sort of text message is what I'm hearing. It could also be an email, a letter, a call coming your way that's going to change the situation that you find yourself in, either your relationship or your job situation, just your material and emotional security. There will be communication. So yeah, that will be your sign. I hope that helped you, and I'll see you in your next reading.